Hey everyone, Derry up, John Llewellyn-Davies, aka the Strategy Man, and welcome. You've got me here in the middle of a run, and I'm going to be telling you why you don't need to go out running and why you don't need to go to the gym, which is kind of contra here. You can see me with my sweaty gear on. I'm out and about in the middle of, well actually, where do you think I'm in the middle of? I will tell you that in a minute, because that's part of the blog today. But I'm out, I've been out running for the last hour and a half, and this is my best time. You get me on my best time. This is my strategy time. It's actually blocked in my diary of strategy because this is where my head's clear. This is where I get my space. This is where I get my thinking time. But in my first book, Life's Great Adventure, I talk about obviously the inspired and doing what you love to do, and just getting out there and you know, living an adventurous life, a purposeful life. That's a big part of my message in business and in life. But a few people take it out of context. And I wanted to, something happened to me last week when I was on the stage, and I came off the stage, and a lady came up to me and said something which I had to address within this blog. So there I was speaking around, on a stage, speaking about living an inspired life and living your adventure, right? Purposely, fully, in full tilt in all areas of your life. And I came off the stage, and a lady approached me who's quite a well-known person in the UK and has done very well on the television, and she said to me, "Oh Darius, thank you so much, you've inspired me. I know I must go down the gym again." And I was like, no, I think you just got my message wrong. And she went, no, I know, you know, you've run 6 marathons across the Sahara Desert, and you know, I know I've got to get back to running, and I know I've got to do that stuff. I was like, no, you've got my message wrong. My message is you need to live your adventure. You've got to find what your adventure is. And it was clear from the look on her face, it was clear from the look in her eye, that running wasn't what turned her on. So for me, it's running. I love running. I'm passionate about running. Now, I'm out here now. There's nothing better for me. Out in nature, by the way, as you can see, I'm surrounded by nature. Running down a busy road isn't my idea of fun. And for her, she just figured that she had to run because she'd actually put on a lot of weight. She'd become very successful and she put on a lot of weight. And that's a big thing I say about business. Do not lose our health being in business. That's stupid. It's our health that gives us the energy. It's our health that gives us the inspiration. So don't use your health as part of this journey in business. So with her, when we actually dialed into it, I said, what is it you love to do? What movement do you love to do? What are you inspired to do? And for her, it was dancing and tennis. So I was like, don't go down the gym then. If you don't like going down the gym and you hate being on a treadmill and you don't like running, don't do it. But go and play tennis. And since then, she said, I've signed up to my tennis club, I'm going to a dance class once a week. That's what we're talking about here. So anyone out there kind of not maintaining their goals of fitness and health and running, it's because you're not loving what you do, and that's just pointless. I think we all have something we love to do. And it's usually steered back to childhood. We just stopped doing the games that we used to do. Rugby for me, unfortunately, isn't a game anymore because I smashed myself up doing it. But I've changed all of that into the adventurous stuff I do now. So whatever it is for you, don't feel like you have to. Don't look at me because I've run across the desert and think running is the answer. I run because I love to run. I have business because I love my businesses. And so please get my message in the right context out there. Find out what you love to do, find out what your passion is, and live that fully. So back to where I am today. So where am I? Because I've had a couple of comments recently in social media context saying, it's all right for you, Derry, you live in the beautiful countryside, and you running down the Forest of Dean and in the Wye Valley. Yeah, it's all right for you, but I live in the city. So that's a good excuse. If that's what you want your excuse to be, that's cool. But where am I? Look at that. I am smack bang in the middle of London, in the middle of Hyde Park. This is in the middle of the day on a Thursday, so don't think I've picked a Sunday or something like that. Middle of the day on a Thursday. This happens to be my strategy time, remember? And here's Hyde Park. Look at all of this. There's a parrot just flew past me. There was dogs just bounding around in the background. This is city. Now we have choices and excuses we can make. I'm right in the middle of London, and by the way, any cities out there, whenever I go travelling, I find the local park and I can run there. Wherever hotel I'm in, I can usually run there. I'm in the middle of Silicon Valley. I can run there. There's beautiful parks around there, beautiful coastline around there. So no matter where you're, New York, Christ, you've got the park right in the middle of it. Sydney Harbour Bridge and the parks around there. So don't make that excuse. You just got to find it. If you think that you do love running, but you just want to love running in nature, not on city streets, find the parks, find the outside. We are humans. We are so blessed. We are close to stuff all the time, but we've got to do the work and find it where it is at. So my message to you today is find out what you love to do. Don't feel trapped in somebody else's game, somebody else telling you should be down the gym, someone else saying you should be running, or a feeling that you need to lose weight, so therefore you must do this. Just find out what you love to do and do it. Movement's the key, and you can get that in so many different contexts, from yoga to football to whatever it is for you. So find it. This is mine. You know, my passion's running. I'm free when I'm running. I'm free when I'm up mountains, and I love nature. That's my choice. It might not be yours. You might love, running down the streets of the city because you might like the buzz. Find what is yours and live it fully. Alrighty, so until the next time, who knows where I will be next time? I just pick up this camera anytime these days. I will see you in the next blog. Go find what you love to do and let us know. Get back on the social media. Tell me what your passions are. Tell me what you love to do. Speak to you soon. See you on the other side.